Hello, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Basman Yelda, and I use he, him, his pronouns. I work at We Trans Support. Windsor Essex Transgender and Allied Support is a nonprofit organization committed to assisting trans individuals and their families in the Windsor Essex community. I am a registered social worker here, and I practice general counseling. In this presentation, I will be talking about loneliness, isolation, and suicide prevention, and what that looks like during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, this is what this presentation will entail. COVID-19 effect on people's mental health, cycle of depression, coping strategies, self-care ideas, supporting someone with depression, resources to connect with in case of an emergency, followed by a safety plan. And I also provided some mental health worksheets that speaks to depression. According to many studies, the COVID-19 pandemic is imposing a profound negative impact on the health and well-being of societies and individuals worldwide. COVID-19 affects people differently. Many who suffer from depression undergo more difficulty to go out there and get the treatment that they need. And here I have attached some statistics that speaks to mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. 46 of people in Canada are experiencing anxiety or worry due to COVID-19. And here on the right, we have a survey that was conducted in 2018 versus now, and the huge difference and comparison in terms of perceived mental health. Let's talk a little bit more about the depression cycle. So the depression cycle has 5 different components. First, we have stressors. A stressor is any situation that causes strain or hardship. These may be short-term or long-term. Thoughts. Stressors often lead to negative thoughts, which may be irrational or even exaggerated. Saying statements such as, I need to be perfect, I am not good at anything, and a common one is, nobody likes me. Feelings. The way a person thinks about something has a major impact on how they feel and vice versa. For example, sadness, anger, hopelessness, and loneliness. Physical symptoms. The body responds to stressors and negative thoughts and feelings with physical symptoms. These physical symptoms can include fatigue, sleep problems, poor concentration, and loss of motivation. And what I mean by loss of motivation is the lack of engaging in activities that once people used to do in the past. And lastly, we have behavioral response. The way a person acts in response to thoughts, feelings, and symptoms may worsen stressors or create new stressors, such as social isolation, neglecting daily tasks, and relying on alcohol and drugs. So, what can we do to help with these thoughts? Coping strategies and finding source of comfort. Finding ways to give yourself comfort even when you are feeling lonely can improve your mental health. Here are some things you can try and do. Give yourself a foot massage. Take a warm bath and practice body therapy. Be gentle with your body. Talk to it, interact with it, saying statements such as, I will get you where you need to be. Practice sleep hygiene to make sure you are getting enough rest. Focus on your pet if you have one. Animals are very therapeutic, and most of the time, they sense your energy, and they can show you a lot of love. Cook healthy comfort food. If you decide to eat junk food, feel free to enjoy every bite with a passion. Create or listen to music. Go back and listen to your favorite songs from when you were younger. Create a playlist of happy songs and listen to them. Play an instrument that speaks to you, such as the piano, guitar, or anything you have. Music helps speak one's thoughts. Self-care ideas. Practice gratitude journaling. Write down the things that make you happy and thankful. Take long 3 deep breaths daily. Oftentimes, from the moment we get up, we tend to be on a rush, not focusing and interacting with ourselves. Finding some time where you can take deep breaths can really go a long way. Connect with a loved one, for example, a friend, family, professional, or engage in self reflection. Use positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are so important. They could be as simple as you telling yourself that you matter, your feelings are important. You can even attach sticky notes into your mirror or having a positive affirmation on your phone screen. Social support. Subscribe to pages or groups that speak to LGBTQIA+ and connect with people who are similar to you. And do not read comments. Oftentimes, a lot of people express their comments on social media. Being able to not read these comments could contribute to your self-care. And I attached these cute little stickers that says, it's so it's a good day to take care of yourself. So is every other day. And the other one says, you deserve to be as nice to yourself as you are to other people. Supporting someone with depression. So first, we have to recognize that depression is an illness. Just like a cold or flu, a person cannot simply choose to get over depression. Also, like other illnesses, depression can affect anyone. A person can develop depression even if they seem to have a good life, with little to be upset about. Make a point to reach out. Many people with depression will isolate themselves, often falling off touch with friends and family. You can't make someone accept help, but you can provide the option. Check in regularly. Invite them to talk and re-emphasize your support. Just listening can help. You don't have to fix your loved one's problems or convince them that their negative feelings are wrong. Even if you disagree with some of their thoughts and feelings, respect and acknowledge that these experiences are real and what they're going through is important to them. Be supportive of healthy habits. Exercise, healthy sleep habits, and socializing all contribute to mental health and help combat depression. Support these activities by giving encouragement, offering to accompany your loved one, or providing positive feedback. Encourage professional help. Mental health counseling and medication are effective in treating depression. If your loved one is unsure where to start, offer help them find the right provider, such as a physician, mental health counselor, psychologist, or a psychiatrist. Connect your loved one with social support. In addition to the professional help, your loved one may benefit from other resources of support. These could include community organization, religious groups, or mental health support groups. Take any mention of suicide seriously. Symptoms of depression include intense sadness, despair, and thoughts of suicide. If you feel that someone is in danger, do not hesitate to call 911. And lastly, make time for yourself or make time for your self-care. Supporting someone with depression can be draining and a lot on your mental health. It's okay to take a break just for you. Make sure you are getting adequate sleep, eating properly, exercising, and taking time to relax. Having a safety plan is vital. Your safety plan can include activities that calm you or take your mind off of your thoughts. Your own reasons for living. For example, what keeps you going? Having that written down could really help you. Key people to call if you're worried about your safety. A list of safe places to go to if you don't feel safe at home. And lastly, including phone numbers for local crisis or suicide prevention helplines. Emergency resources. Canada Suicide Prevention Services. Their phone number is 1-833-456-4566, or you can simply text 45645. They operate from 4 p.m. until 12 at night. Mental Health Helpline. Hotel Dieu Community Crisis Center, LGBT Youth Line, or simply call 911. I also included some quotes that resonated with me, and I hope you can take something from them as well. The first one says, "Every time you thought you couldn't move forward, you did. Take a moment to appreciate your strength." The other one says, "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible." And lastly, I have, "It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to interact with yourself and talk to your thoughts. It's okay to dig a little bit deeper and say, why am I feeling this way?" And connect with someone and seek professional help. Here we have some worksheets that could be very, very beneficial to you. So feel free to look at them and do them. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to connect with us via our social media networks. I will also be including my email in case if you want to have one-on-one counseling. Like I said, I practice general counseling, and I would love to connect with you. Thank you so much, and I hope you found this presentation helpful. Bye-bye.